On November 27th, 2002, Disney put out their worst animated movie, Treasure Planet. Now, for those of you who don't know about this movie, which I assume is pretty much everybody, because this movie bombed horribly at the box office, Treasure Planet is based on Treasure Island, a moldy-ass book that nobody has cared about since the Wilson administration. Remember that, old president? Me neither. And I guess the morons running Disney just couldn't put the gun away after shooting themselves in the foot because they decided to turn Treasure Island into a crappy sci-fi flick about a moody teenage jackass who skates around on a hoverboard and looks like he listens to Bring Me the Horizon. Like, seriously, this Joker looks like a character from The Weekenders, another crappy Disney show released around the same time. Man, Disney was making so many poor decisions in the 2000s that I'm surprised that they didn't go out of business. It must have been an executive mandate to fuck everything up at the company, because Treasure Planet ended up being one of the biggest box office bombs of all time. I don't even think that woke atrocities like Indiana Jones and the dumbass of dipshittery or the woke Marvels were able to lose as much money as Treasure Planet did. But this really shouldn't have surprised anybody, because Treasure Planet is so fucking bad that it's basically unwatchable. Like, I have to put on sunglasses and down a whole bottle of cough syrup before I can look at a single frame of this crap. I don't even think Al-Qaeda could make a movie as blood-curdlingly horrifying as Treasure Planet. Just look at this CGI. What in the gosh darn hornswoggling fuck is this? Did the animators at Disney just not give a damn? Or was this their first time finding out what a computer was? God, this is just ridiculous. This movie has 2D animation that's so bad that it wouldn't even belong on modern Disney Channel. But then it tries to do all this 3D shit that turned out worse than a U-turn on the fucking highway. Look, Disney movies are supposed to uplift people and take them on a magical journey. All that this movie makes me want to do is put a plastic bag over my head and pass out from suffocation until the pain is finally over. I know that the CGI for this movie was made 22 years ago, but that should be no excuse. If I went out in 2002 and bought a fully loaded Ford Crown Victoria, then it'd probably still be running today. So why the fuck can a $140 million movie like Treasure Planet hold up as well as a car that costs 5,000 times less? And yeah, by the way, can we circle back to the fact that this excuse of a movie costs $140 million? $140 million fucking dollars! I mean, that's a lot of money today, especially with all the inflation caused by our fraudulent president. But back in 2002, $140 million would be worth $240 million today. You literally cannot exaggerate how much money that is. My jaw dropped so wide open that I had to get surgery to close it, because when I look at a still frame of this terrible tune, I have to wonder, where did all of that fucking money go? Does this look like a $240 million movie? This is genuinely one of the most confusing things that I've ever seen on this show. Like, how in the hold up heck would anyone explain this? Did these executives really read the shitty script for this shitty movie and then think that anybody was gonna tolerate this piss-poor, pandering piece of pathetic dog shit? Or at least enough people to give this crime against humanity a budget that's larger than the GDP of 7 fucking countries? You know, it's just disrespectful to the audience that Disney thought that we would actually show up to see this garbage. Now sure, I may have just been a sperm cell when this movie came out, but I like to think that I somehow knew that I'd hate this movie. It was just in my genes, because I don't know a single soul who likes this movie. Well, except for my brother Jadarius. But he's not a real part of this family, so his opinion doesn't matter. I mean, just look at him. He has to walk 10 feet away from us whenever we go to Disney World. But anyway, with all that said, those are all the reasons why Treasure Planet sucks. I would say that this movie sucks harder than a brand new vacuum, but at least a vacuum does something useful. But either way, with all that said, I'm a PNG-tuber looking for a DVD copy of this movie so that I can illegally burn it in my backyard to teach Disney a lesson, and signing off. Bye.